HPI's Team HB have been firing on all cylinders in 2011, continually developing and racing the TCX. British driver Andy Moore kicked off the year by winning the prestigious TITC race back in February, before returning home to take on the British Championship. And Andy, a former European and world champion, for one reason or another has often struggled when it comes to pleasing the home crowd.
Have you actually ever won the British Championship?
I have, yeah, but actually it was quite a long time ago.
1872, wasn't it? Because Chris had it for the last 50. So I mean, is this finally your year?
Well, the year began at West London Race Circuit with its notoriously tricky sections, but the experienced Andy had a simple philosophy.
It's a very difficult corner because there's a lot of time to be made. If you man up and just punch it through it, if you get it right, then yeah, you get a good lap time out of it.
After a tough opening battle from 4th on the grid with some impressive racing, looking back, Andy knew there was work to do.
The very first national, West London didn't really go 100% according to plan, but it was an okay finish. I ended up 4th.
Q Ayrton Anderson, the up-and-coming young superstock driver.
Started off with a ready-to-run little 10th touring car at the local track. Started off from there.
And how long have you been racing for the HB racing team?
Nearly a year now.
New in the game, but getting on well in his first year with the HB TCX.
Never really had any difficulties. We didn't really change the setup because it worked from day one.
And in round 1, the apprentice fared better than the master.
Started off well. We tested a week before, then the car was just on it straight away for qualifying. I TQ'd and won all 3 finals. I just drove clean, didn't try to take anyone out, and I won.
Round 2, Cotswolds, and it was monsoon season.
I knew after the practice at the Cotswolds, which was round 2, that my car was really good. And I knew if everything went according to plan, then I should have a good shot at winning that meeting. It ended up raining, but I ended up the winner because I was TQ and the meeting got cancelled.
So first win for Andy, but the yin-yang effect continued for Team HB as the honeymoon period was over for Ayrton.
To be fair, Cotswold was a disaster.
It's frustrating when you can't go well and then you get tired of the track, and I wanted to go well but it didn't go my way.
I didn't do really bad. I just unfortunately didn't make the A. If I made the A, I think I could have probably been in the top 3.
Still with a win each, Andy continued to look for more performance from the TCX.
I think I stumbled on some good setups after Cotswolds when it was really wet. I had a little bit of a rethink on setup and went to Halifax with a car that was very good. And I was able to, I won't say dominate, but it was much easier than it has been in the past to win all 3 finals. So, yeah, it was really good.
On the Saturday of Halifax, I didn't get great results, and then on the Sunday I just got 2 TQs, I think, and then that just bugs me up to 5th in the A, and I got a 2nd and 2 firsts.
From 5th?
Yeah, from 5th.
That's very good, yeah.
With the TCX performing well for both drivers, and Ayrton proving his ability to win from 5th on the grid, a rather positive team went to Aldershot for round 4.
I knew that I'd got 2 wins in the bag with only 1 more that I needed to sew up the championship. And going into Aldershot, I knew that obviously the pressure was on everybody else to catch up to where I was. So, yep, that all worked out pretty well. I don't think I had quite the fastest car at Aldershot, but I was in the right place at the right time and able to capitalise on other people's mistakes. So it was all good.
So with 2 stunning A-final wins under his belt, Andy Moore is crowned British National Champion. But would Ayrton be able to join him on the podium in his first season driving a TCX?
Qualifying hasn't been so great. It's been raining, that caught us out, and then yesterday didn't go down too well, and today I just pulled it out the bag.
So it was down to today's qualifying rounds that really helped you get onto that pole position?
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but I done it.
Well, we've seen him win nationals from 5th on the grid, so as you'd imagine from pole, he's pretty much flawless.
started on pole and won all 3 finals.
You seem to be a long way ahead of everyone else in those finals. I watched them back, and you seem to just be gone. Why?
It's the car.
Well, the car is building its profile, and development also continues in the perfect complement to the TCX HPI Flux Pro electronics.
Well, I started running first of all the speed control, doing some tests with Ben at HPI back in February, I think, when we had the BRCA Winter National at Ardent Racing, and I used the speed control there and was able to win overall, so that was another BRCA title. And then during the summer I've run a little bit with the motors, doing some testing, and I ended up using the HPI 410 at the last race at Aldershot, and we won, so yeah, it's really good.
Well, as the season winds up, Andy joins the HB TCX team stateside for the Indoor International Championships, and former world champion Atsushi Hara takes a win, showing the TCX can not only dominate in mod, stock, but also in 17.5 turn.
You managed to get the TCX handling really well here, though.
Yes, actually, especially for the 17.5, I think it's really, really great.
From world champion to beginner class, the TCX is doing big things, and if that wasn't enough for 2011, while BRCA champion Ayrton wins the 5th round, just for fun, Andy and the international team take the top 3 spots at the inaugural Chinese international race.
There's a podium for 1, 2, 3 hot bodies, HPI Flux Pro motor, HPI Flux Pro speed control, beating some of RC's best drivers in the world. Can't ask for much more. It's total domination. Bring it on.
Well, stay tuned for 2012 as HB continues to give its drivers better results than they'd hoped for.
I didn't expect to win this year. I only wanted top 5.